What's up, YouTube? JustGav here, bringing you guys a brand new video up onto the channel. And in today's video, I mean, the hits just keep on coming, don't they? The hits just keep on coming concerning the next Battlefield game. A whole lot of stuff is coming out. Concept art, weapon attachments, server browser things. I mean, by the time they reveal this game, we're going to know everything about it. And it's just going to be like, wow, okay, cool. So there it is. I mean, we are coming up on April and in May, and, you know, that's usually the time when things start ramping up and heating up and gets a little spicy. But I'm going to throw some of these concept arts and we're going to go through all of this stuff, actually. Not some of it. We're going to go through all of it. I don't know if I'll screen record this or if I'll do the gameplay thing and then put the screenshots up. But there's a lot to go through, so let's just go ahead and get started. Shout out to Ghost Gaming for posting these all over Twitter. And then we got some Reddit stuff to go through. Also, first screenshot, you see two soldiers in what looks like an oil field somewhere. It looks like Texas to me in the United States. I could be completely wrong. It may not be Texas, but it sure does look like it, brother. Not much to go off here. It looks cool. Maps set in the United States are pretty cool, and I think we should get more of them, specifically North America, not just the United States. But yeah, so we got like an oil field. It looks cool. Not much to go off of though. Next, we got to see some. Are these Apaches? Yes, they are Apaches. Going over what looks like a wildfire. Could this be the Hollywood Hills map that's been teased, or could this be like a campaign mission, or could this be Firestorm, the Battle Royale? Will they go with the Firestorm branding again, like we talked about in the BR video? I don't know, but yeah, I mean, Apaches, 4 of them doing their thing, flying over some hills, maybe the Hollywood Hills. They're on fire, and it looks cool, looks neat. Next, so there has been a map or maps leaked that they're they're going to be in New York and Manhattan specifically, or Brooklyn or one of the boroughs, or probably multiple boroughs. Who knows? But as you can see here, it looks like in the background, is that the Brooklyn Bridge? Like part of the Brooklyn Bridge has been downed, and you got like its barricade. So this is clearly New York. This is in the United States. I believe that's the Brooklyn Bridge. Again, I could be completely wrong. Got some soldiers down here. It looks like a battle has been going on for quite a while, so that's good. That means, we're going to have lived-in maps and lived-in battles instead of sterile, perfectly clean maps similar to what we had in 24-2. Excuse me, sorry. Moving on. Again, we have like this side of this building blown out with the with some stairs here. This is also in New York. I forgot what this place is called. If I can find it, I'll throw the picture up of what it's actually called. There is a name for it. It's slipping my mind, but there's like a welcome sign that's been torn down across it. Again, is this multiplayer stuff, or is this concept art for the single player that, they're like, same thing really, because usually the single player locations are going to be the multiplayer maps and stuff, but you never know. You never know. We might get some single player stuff that isn't set. Again, you got your soldiers, 1, 2, 3, 4, smoke, fire, a battle's going on. Maybe there's like an invasion of the United States, which would be kind of insane and cool. Give me MW3, the beginning. You guys remember the beginning of MW3? I think it's MW3, where you're fighting in New York and like they're invading and the jets. It's giving me that vibe, and that's a good vibe. Okay, moving on to the next 4 here. We are, this looks like the map, the first map that was played on for Battlefield Labs. That's what it looks like to me. Anyways, again, you got your soldiers. One's got an AKS. The other 2 have M4s, it looks like. Again, war-torn, maybe third world, not third world, but the Egyptian map. It's the name is escaping me, eluding me right now. But yeah, I'm gonna try to go quick because there's actually quite a few. Again, we got the Egyptian map. We've seen this before. I don't know if I'll throw this image up on. There's a couple of that map. Here we've got another one with some tanks. I don't know. It's yeah. Just I don't know what country this is. I don't know. What map this is. I don't know where this setting is, but it looks cool. You got a little mountain off to the left. You got 2, what looks like, I don't know if those are Leopards or if those are like a new Abrams. I don't know, but it looks cool. Tanks. Oh, there's actually a third one in the background I just saw. Okay, so some kind of like, big sweeping, maybe like a Golma type deal where it's very tank dominated, very armor dominated. Again, this looks like the next one looks like the exact same map. If I had to guess just from a different angle, you got a bunch of soldiers here fighting down this hill, or maybe these tanks to the left are trying to fight up this hill. You got tanks up here. They're firing off into the distance. You got a bunch of, I mean, this is a battle. This is a battlefield. It's a huge battlefield. You got smoke, shit blowing up. You can see missiles being launched. It all looks fine and dandy and good. I think it looks pretty sick. So moving on. All right, here we go. Scrolling down here, we got a very okay. So this one is in Egypt. You can actually see the pyramids back there. I'm moving my camera right now just in case I use the PC recording for this video. But you can actually see the pyramids back there. So let's go. So this is another, maybe it's a different map just set in the same location, or is all of this one big map? I don't know. It's probably multiple maps in the same location, but it looks cool. You know, you got your Jeeps and your tanks, war-torn. Again, same thing. They really seem to like this, like, tanks tearing through buildings kind of thing going on here. Seems to be their jam. Again, you got soldiers, you got tanks. It looks war-torn. I'm guessing this is still in Egypt. So, moving on. It looks cool. It looks cool, though. Again, same thing. The aesthetic, you can see with the aesthetic that they're going for, especially in these deserty, Middle Eastern type countries. Now, these guys look like a different faction. You got, it looks like a U.S. soldier down here. Possibly could be NATO. You never really know. But that's what it looks like. And this might be the PMCs right here. So that's definitely a possibility. You're inside of a building. The walls have been blown out. The side of the building has been blown out. War-torn. That's what we like to see. Now, this one is interesting to me. Of course, you got your M4, the attachments. Clearly a NATO soldier, maybe US, maybe not. Tight corridor. Very, very close quarters. I think some people will like this. Some people might not. Just looks like a grenade spam fest to me. That's what it looks like. Moving on. This is the most interesting one, in my opinion, that I've seen. You got the rib boats with 1, 2, 3, 4 people in them. This looks like California. You got the palm trees. It looks like there may have been like an earthquake plus a battle that's been going on. So maybe there's like maybe that's one of the natural disasters that they'll go with instead of like a tornado. Maybe they'll go with an earthquake that like splinters the map and then water floods it. That'd be cool. And you've got your rib boats. Again, helicopter smoke. It's a battlefield, baby. It's a battlefield. I can't tell which faction this is. They have like wings on their back of the vest. This guy does. Are they chasing them? Because this guy's shooting backwards, and there's a guy falling off the rib right here. So maybe they're chasing them. That's what it looks like. And Sunset Boulevard. So yes, this is in L.A., California. Moving on. This looks like some sort of facility. Maybe it could be a base, like a military base. Is that a tarmac? Yeah, that is. That's a tarmac in the background. There's like a tower, ATC tower here, I believe. This could be like a plant too. Again, you got your soldier with that's not a sniper. That is it looks like an MK11 DMR. Got the United States thing on patch on his left shoulder. Another soldier. Okay, so they're looking down. I can't really see anything else. Cars, there's a battle going on in the background. Again, look at this tear through, or like this scar in the earth. I think one of these maps, or the Hollywood map, or maybe there's, again, maps set in kind of the same location, just away from each other. There will be an earthquake, either before the game happens or in the middle of the game, that will tear the map in like half, or like destroy, like a Levolution type event, which would be cool, I think, for sure. This one, this is clearly Los Angeles. You've got a beautiful home here, golf course. Everything's on fire. Shit's going down. So there's some sort of invasion going on. Maybe it's for the single player. Maybe it's for the BR. Maybe it's for, I don't know. We are supposed to be getting a tropical BR, allegedly. So that's interesting. So moving on. This one, clearly, we're in the Hollywood Hills. There's a battle going on. Shit's burning. Soldiers. There's a tank down the road in the background. Excuse me. And yeah, it looks sick. Looks pretty awesome to me. I don't know about you guys. But yeah, moving on. There's a lot, like I said. Again, we're going back to Manhattan, or it looks like Manhattan. I don't know. It could be one of the boroughs. I don't know where all the boroughs are in New York. I don't live in New York. The Brooklyn Bridge in the background. Tank looks like a leopard. Soldiers, war-torn. Yeah, man, we're getting maps set in the USA, which is pretty sick. It's pretty awesome. Again, another one in New York. The underside of the Brooklyn Bridge. Guy with M4. Soldiers. Some kind of like supply truck, maybe a missile truck type thing. It's blown up. It looks cool. And this one, you've got, are these F-35s? F-35Cs, I believe, chasing Is this 2 F-35s chasing another F-35? Maybe the private military got their hands on some F-35s, and NATO also maybe using them as well. Or maybe these guys are together, and they're all running away from something, and he's being locked onto. He's flaring, clearly. He's in some kind of barrel roll. So, yeah, jet pilots rejoice. Rejoice, rejoice. Here you got soldiers going up some kind of hill, coming up on some barbed wire with some ice-capped mountains in the back. So, damn, what map? What map was that in BF4? It was one of the DLC. It was huge, too. I forgot the name, but it's giving me strong BF4 vibes for sure. You got your soldiers, M4, maybe the M4. If these are U.S. sold, NATO soldiers, could be U.S. Does this guy have an antenna? Is that an antenna on him? Should it be on his back? Or maybe there's something he's standing in front of that's like a marker or something. It looks like an antenna, like a recon type guy. And that's all. That's all the pictures. That's all the pictures that we got. Also, let me drag this over here. The attachments have leaked. The attachments have for sure leaked. All the angle grips, bipod, flash hiders, grips, hollow sights, the laser lights, the magazines, magnifier, mid zoom, muzzle brakes, reflex, stubby grip, sniper optics, suppressors, thermal, and vertical grips. The amount of attachments I'm looking at right now, hopefully you guys can see it too. Depending on how I edit this, I don't know. But there are a lot of sniper optics and a shit ton of suppressors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 suppressors. Take all of this with a grain of salt, though, because some of these names are like placeholders. A lot of these could be DLC attachments. You never really know. March 21st, 2025 playtest deal. So somebody has written these all down or took a screenshot or something and then wrote them and put them on a graphic. So the attachments have leaked. Again, the attachments aren't as interesting as the concept art, in my opinion. But, it's definitely something. It's definitely something. Moving on. We have the server browser being talked about. Anything about server browser, ? Would hate to see the last actual casual FPS potentially getting SBMM, EOMM manipulation. Con-6-1. Temporio says there's a discover feature in the common UI with search functionality, including various filters like server tags, maps, free slots, max players, region, password, more info, etc. This looks like a server browser. Now let's hope they don't tie it exclusively to Portal. Amen. Amen. Temporal. Amen, brother. So yeah, so there seems to be some kind of server browser stuff that's in the files for the game. Could be just Portal like it is in 2042, but let's hope it's not. Moving on. We've got some leaked, alleged faction-specific cosmetics, apparently. Again, they should be up on your screen right now. Nothing crazy, nothing insane. I do see some reused cosmetics from 2042. There's a guy with like Sundance's helmet on. It's clearly Sundance's like her what's it called? Her dive helmet, her skydiving helmet. There's two of them that actually look like that. Just different variations of it. If they do lock cosmetics to specific factions, that would be interesting, but I don't know if that would be the best way to really go, in my opinion. Because then it's like, okay, if I buy a cosmetic for $5 and I can only use it half the time, it's like, I understand because you want to keep faction, readability, I guess, even though we're going to be shooting at Doritos no matter what because of 3D spotting is back. So it doesn't really matter, I guess, to me personally. But yeah, hopefully, hopefully it's good. I have no idea. So yeah, a shit ton of stuff leaked. I tried to quickly go through it. The most interesting thing is the concept art. The attachments, cool. The leaked server browser is also a big thing. And, of course, the customizations, faction-specific, that's also pretty cool, too. So, tell me what you guys think about all of this down in the comments down below. Is it cool? Is it not? I don't know. You tell me. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. I will catch you guys in the next one. All the links are down in the description down below. Discord, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, all that stuff is down there. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Girl Scouts. See you. Bye, guys.